There is a lot of excitement with this White Sox team right now. First place here in the Central.
And the front office is also doing its part to strengthen this club. Late last night, the White Sox acquired three-time All-Star Luis Castillo from the Mariners in exchange for Seranthony Dominguez, prospects Nolan Jones, and Boston Smith, plus conditional cash considerations. Castillo's numbers this season may not jump off the page, but his experience, especially in the postseason, is something Chris Getz believes can be a valuable asset for this young rotation.
On the mound for the Rays, Griffin Jax, another reclamation project. They acquired him last year. He started the year in the bullpen. This will be his 29th game, 18th start.
This one on the ground up the middle. Backhand, but bobbled by Valade, and there's no play at first. So it goes E4 on Valade. And that sets the stage for Munetaka Murakami with a runner on at first.
Strike three called on that inside part of the plate, and he is caught looking for out number one.
Colson Montgomery 1 for 8. The first two games of this series, it was a big home run that went off the catwalk in right field.
Hit hard on the ground and over the bag at first. That's a fair ball into the corner. Antonacci toward third. He's going to be held by Justin Jershely. There's Benintendi with 2 in scoring position. Boy, you'd love to get a couple here in the first inning.
White Sox have not had many chances with runners in scoring position. Just 0 for 2 in the first two games of this series.
Little tapper on a check swing back to the pitcher, and he bobbles and he throws late, and the White Sox lead. Jax had as routine a play as you'll ever see, and he just dropped the ball, and his throw was tardy. So it's an error. That's 2 errors on the infield, and it's 1-0.
Think about this run the White Sox have scored. Routine ground ball to second base.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden that play right there, and Griffin Jax, he had more time than he thought.
Boy, in a series up to this point that has been dominated by pitching. White Sox catching a couple of breaks here early.
In the dirt, Benintendi's going to get hung up. Here comes Colson Montgomery. He will score. The White Sox pull off the okie doke as they trick the Rays and score the second run.
Boy, this has been a disaster of an inning for the Rays. Normally a team fundamentally very sound.
Kind of got deked by Benintendi, and everybody's safe.
I don't even know how to score that play. I don't even know what I was watching.
Well, taking them out this afternoon for the Chicago White Sox is going to be left-hander Anthony Kay, making his 21st start of the season, 23rd game.
30 home runs for Caminero. And he hits a one hopper to third. Vargas will get it to Meindroth. Relay in time. 5-4-3 double play.
Great pitch. Cut her right on the hand, shattered his bat.
Yeah, about the next 30 hours, I would imagine this afternoon and this evening, there's talk of the Rays possibly trying to acquire Freddie Peralta from the Mets.
And you see that. You'll say that the Rays are acquiring Freddie Peralta as the Mets sellers.
On 1-2. Swing ground ball up the middle to his left. Williamson has it to the right of second, and the shortstop throws him out to retire the side. Nicely done by Ben Williamson. Suffice it to say, Jax has had to work a lot harder than Anthony Kay so far.
And there's a swing and miss on the four-seamer. He got him looking in the first, swinging and missing.
Vargas is fouled to right. His only time up. 2-0 Chicago, third inning.
And that is a strike call. Back-to-back strikeouts. Vargas caught looking.
All right, 2 out, bases empty, and 2-0 White Sox. Here is Colson Montgomery. Struck him out. Breaking ball down and in, got him on the curve, and he strikes out the side here in the third inning.
What have you thought about these first 2 innings from Anthony Kay on the mound?
I thought he's thrown the ball really well. Not a lot of solid contact. Made some good pitches.
Good pitch. 97 upstairs, strike 3.
1-2 is popped up. Should be an easy play for Colson Montgomery behind second, and he has it.
Another outstanding inning. Okay, so on the left is Will McKinney. Last year he made that Plesac rally polo, brought it back. He hit me up. I said, you got to add the capri pants. So his wife, Christina, made those pants last night, and the sign is now complete.
Yeah, the truth of the story is the pants were intended to be legit. That's about where they come up to. And I do not leave the booth walking around.
Benintendi sends this one deep in the air to right field. Back it goes! It's now the rally pants with the homer!
The flood is over, the land is dry. Why do you wear your pants so high? A berry bomb! The rally pants!
forget the polo. It's the pants living on in Tampa Bay. Will, you did it in Christina. You brought the home run. It's a 3-0 Sox lead.
Willie, hold up them trousers. There we go.
Partner, I think the rally polo is gone. It's about the rally pants now.
It's the rally pants. You know, I was thinking of dishing them. If the White Sox pull this one off, I'm going to have to wear these Tuesday night at the Fens.
Rays are down 3-0 and certainly looking for some kind of rally. Tampa Bay has just one soft single by Ryan Belade. Swinging a line drive to right center, dropping quickly to fall base hit. Played on a hop by Tristan Peters, leadoff single for Aranda. Hopefully that gets the Rays going.
Well, the Rays starting the day 20 games over 500, 65 and 45. Two teams in first place in their respective divisions.
Swinging a little jam shot, broken bat looper into left. Racing in and watching it fall in front. Antonacci, it's a base hit. A little flare again for Valade. He's had two of those. Aranda stops at second, and even though the Rays have struggled to hit, they've got the tying run at the plate now. Down 3-0 in the fourth inning. You're hoping that Chandler Simpson, not the guy you would expect to tie it with one swing, can just keep the line moving.
Ground ball through the right side for a base hit. Aranda's going to be held at third, and the Rays have loaded the bases.
And with runners in scoring position, how about that? 4 out of 7. Now this is your shot.
But Johnny DeLuca up here now in a big spot. Bases loaded.
Swinging a pop-up on the infield. Infield fly rule in effect. Colson makes a catch. 2 outs.
Kay not out of the woods yet. Chopper off the plate. Kay backing up. He turns, fires, got him! What a job. Gets out of the bases loaded jam.
Not only a ballerina, but a Houdini.
Kay has really had the Rays reaching and jammed a lot today. 2 out, bases empty for the top of the order, and Yandy Diaz.
He slaps a bouncer to the shortstop, and Colson's going to throw him out. Diaz running about 60% down the line.
And the Rays down in order, quickly and quietly, yet again. All right, we move to the 6th, and it's Craig Kimbrell for Griffin Jacks, who did strike out 8 in his 5 innings today.
But he has retired the first 2 lefties that he has faced, and the third, Tristan Peters, now at the plate. So Tristan Peters with a 2-out walk. All 4 back-to-back walks here.
You almost get the feeling at 3-0 the way that Anthony Kay is pitching. A big 2-out base hit right here would really change the momentum of the game.
That one is hammered in the air, deep left center field, and it's going to get to the wall. Peters scores, Meidroth right behind him. A big 2-run double for Everson Pereira. He just ended it 0 for 20. And it's 5-0.
Boy, what a nice swing and result after what.
Rays now have more hits than the White Sox today. 6-5, but they're down 5-0 in the most important column. Here's DeLuca. It'd be nice to get a 2-out hit and just get a run on the board. Action begins in the White Sox pen. They're not wasting any time.
Little tap. That's going to be trouble. No play and the bases are loaded. So how about that? DeLuca with a base hit.
And for the 2nd inning today, the Rays have the bases loaded. And here comes Ben Williamson.
How important that big 2-out double was by Pereira. Give you a little bit of a space. Without that double, this would be a 3-0 game, and Anthony Kay would be in a heap of trouble.
On the ground to Montgomery, goes to second for the force, and once again, Anthony Kay gets out of the bases loaded jam.
Making great pitches in traffic, Anthony Kay.
Anthony Kay back to work in the 7th. He's worked out of a couple of bases loaded spots of trouble, but that efficiency you mentioned for most of the game might buy him another inning. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The manager stays in the dugout. Here comes Fortes.
Well, one thing that Anthony Kay's shown today is that he can be efficient. He can look dominant. It's not just really work in and waste pitches. He's not had to do that today. He's thrown a higher percentage of strikes.
And the sinker missing down. First walk issued by Kay today. All right, here comes Will Venable, as Anthony Kay will leave this game with 1 out in the bottom of the 7th inning. Come on back. Look at this reception from Anthony Kay as he heads off the field. You see how many fans are in the house?
Boy, if the picture could say 1,000 words, where this organization was 2 years ago, now White Sox fans traveling on the road. This has almost felt like somewhat of a home game at the Trop.
You know, the more you think about that that deal the Rays have made to get Peralta, you know, you drew Rasmussen and Shane McClanahan back and Nick Martinez and then Peralta.
Pretty formidable.
Yes, it is.
First pitch swing by DeLuca. Ground ball sliding play by Vargas. He'll throw to first and the inning is over.
The all-star Miguel Vargas flags this one down, gets to his feet and throws a strike.
Pereira.
Pereira's not the biggest of guys, but he has got big man power.
Swing and a high deep drive out in the left center. Simpson back at the fence. It's a home run. Just got it over the yellow line. A 2-run homer for Pereira.
Kind of like that.
His first since April.
Yeah, the rally pants are out at the Trop.
White Sox used 4 home runs in the opener of this series. They've hit 2 home runs here in the finale. Drills this one into the corner in right field. It's a fair ball. He will dig for 2. And this White Sox offense relentless, even with 2 outs in the 9th. Young man is loving it.
Chris Roykoff, his job trying to get this final out, get the Rays back in and see if they can do any damage.
Miguel Vargas sends a deep shot back to left center field. It is gone! The Sox blast 2 home runs here in the 9th inning. Another 2-run shot. It's down 9-0, pouring it on late.
All Sox so far 9-0. And a cool moment for Duncan Davitt. He gets to face his former organization.
Well, here's the first pitch. Ben Williamson shoots this one, and that ball is out of here. Williamson jumped on the first pitch served by Duncan Davitt and hits it out. His 3rd home run of the year, and the Rays are on the board.
It'd be a great way to start the road trip. Take 2 out of 3 from the Rays, a team that has played so well at the Trop. Day off tomorrow and 3 big ones Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at Fenway.
On the ground, Vargas with the backhand. Davitt covering. Ball game. White Sox go on the road here in Tampa Bay and will take the series against the best home team in baseball. A 9-1 win in this finale.